Hello student, today we are going to discuss about the free and forced oscillation. Free and forced oscillation. If object is allowed to oscillate about its own axis, then that frequency is called as natural frequency. That frequency is called as natural frequency. And oscillations are called as free oscillation. If let us consider simple pendulum of length L is displaced and released, then it perform free oscillation. Then that will perform free oscillation, and it moves with an natural frequency. That is, n is equal to 1 divided by 2 pi square root of g by L is called as natural frequency of simple pendulum. If this simple pendulum is again made to oscillate by applying external periodic force, then same pendulum is made to oscillate with different frequency. Then that frequency is called as forced. That frequency is called as forced frequency, and corresponding oscillation is called as forced oscillation. That frequency is called as forced frequency or driver frequency, or corresponding oscillation is called as forced oscillation. If object it is allowed to oscillate about its own axis, it will oscillate freely, then that frequency is called as natural frequency. If again this simple pendulum is made to oscillate by applying external periodic force to the pendulum, then same pendulum is made to oscillate with different frequency, and that frequency is called as forced frequency, and corresponding oscillation is called as forced oscillation. For that purpose, let us consider the arrangement of an pendulum. Therefore, here draw, that is 4 pendulum. Let us consider A pendulum, B pendulum. Again, consider the C pendulum. Consider this set of pendulum, that is A, B, C, D. These 4 pendulums. Consider this set of pendulum is made to oscillate. Consider this 4 pendulum, that is A, B, C, D. These pendulum, A having length same to the C. Both length of A and C are same. B is shorter pendulum, D is longer. It is attached to the string, and this string is attached to the rigid support. Consider this 4 pendulum, that is A, B, C, D. The length of A pendulum and C pendulum is same, and the B pendulum is shorter, and D pendulum is longer than that of these 3 pendulum. The frequency as the length of A and C pendulum are same, then natural frequency of A and C both are same. As B pendulum, it is shorter pendulum. As B pendulum is shorter pendulum, then its frequency is higher, and the pendulum is longer, then its frequency is lower. Its length is larger, therefore its frequency is lower. B is shorter, therefore it has higher frequency. Consider the pendulum. A is driver pendulum or source pendulum having spherical bob of solid rubber ball. It is made of solid rubber ball. Its bob acts as solid rubber ball. Another three pendulum, that is B, C, D. These pendulum are of hollow pendulum. As the arrangement of this pendulum is as shown in figure. Then when length is same, then frequency is same. Let us consider pendulum A is set into vibration. Let us consider pendulum A is set into vibration. Then its vibration is plane perpendicular to the string. Then other pendulum also start oscillating, that is B, C, D. It start oscillating above the parallel planes. When this pendulum is set into oscillation, then other pendulum also start oscillating in parallel plane. As the length of both A and C are same, then that oscillation, that is A oscillation of a pendulum is pre-oscillation. It is pre-oscillation. Another pendulum B, C, D. These are oscillation takes place due to forced oscillation. Therefore, this pendulum oscillate with forced oscillation. A pendulum vibrates with pre-oscillation and its length is same. Therefore, a frequency of A and C are same. DCD, it is forced oscillation. Therefore, that pendulum corresponding frequency is called as forced frequency or driven frequency, and A frequency is natural frequency. Then we know that as C, it vibrates with maximum amplitude. Out of this, its length is same to the A. Therefore, as this pendulum C, it vibrates with maximum amplitude, then this C pendulum absorbs maximum energy from the source A. Its length is same, therefore it vibrates with maximum amplitude. Then natural frequency of A and C are same. It absorbs maximum energy from this source A and it vibrates with maximum amplitude. But B and D pendulum, it absorbs the less energy. We know that energy depends on amplitude. And when it absorbs maximum energy, then it vibrates with maximum amplitude. Then it absorbs the maximum energy. And when its amplitude is small, then it absorbs the less energy. Therefore, C pendulum is in resonance with the source pendulum because it absorbs maximum energy from the source pendulum. Therefore, it is the C pendulum is in resonance with the A pendulum. If we plot the graph of, if this activity is repeated and if we plot the graph of square of amplitude and for corresponding different length, then at that time peak occurs. That peak occurs is called as resonance. As we plot the graph of this set for set of pendulum, the if activity is repeated, then at that time, as we plot the graph of square of amplitude against the natural frequency, then at that time peak occurs when forced frequency is equal to natural frequency. This peak occurs forced frequency is equal to resonant frequency or natural frequency. Then when natural frequency becomes is equal to the forced frequency, then this peak occurs and that term is called as resonance. When natural frequency is equal to forced frequency, then that peak occurs, it is called as resonance. Therefore, here we can dotted line be present, peak occurs and resonance form when forced natural frequency is equal to forced frequency. This is about the resonance in case of free and forced oscillation. Free means oscillation if object is allowed to oscillate about its own axis, then that oscillation is called as free oscillation. And forced oscillation means if pendulum is made to oscillate by applying external periodic force, then that oscillation is called as forced oscillation. When these both frequencies are equal, then that peak occurs and that peak occurs is called as resonance. And when energy absorbed is less, then it can show on either sides of this peak, lower or higher. Then peak occurs when forced frequency is equal to or natural frequency is equal to forced frequency. Thank you very much.